Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, this is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a reading on the Chinese New Year, the year of the boar. So we're going to see what you can expect from this new year. I want to wish you all a happy Chinese New Year, and I ask you that you give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure that you subscribe to my channel. That's the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the videos and the content that I'm putting out. And also, if you would like to book a private reading or donate to my channel, all that information will be in the description box below. So let's see, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what you can expect from the Chinese New Year of 2019, the year of the boar. What can Gemini expect from the Chinese New Year of 2019, the year of the boar? What can Gemini expect from the Chinese New Year of 2019, the year of the boar? What can Gemini expect of the Chinese New Year of 2019, the year of the boar? What can Gemini expect from the Chinese New Year of 2019, the year of the boar? What can Gemini expect from the Chinese New Year starting February 2019, the year of the boar? What can Gemini expect from the Chinese New Year starting February 2019, the year of the boar? What can Gemini expect from the Chinese New Year starting February 2019, the year of the boar? Show me clearly, show me clearly. What can Gemini expect from the Chinese New Year starting February 2019, the year of the boar? What can Gemini expect from the Chinese New Year starting February 5th, 2019, the year of the boar? Goodness. Okay, so we're going to stop there. There we go. Seven of Swords. The High Priestess. I love it. There you are, Gemini, shining through loud and proud as the Knight of Swords. Let's move this down a little bit so you can see things better as they come. The Queen of Wands. Now this can also represent a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. The Ten of Cups. This is also your passion coming through here. Taurus energy. Here, also a Taurus coming through. The Judgment card. You're rising up. Very strong grounding earth sign energy here. And there you are again, the Queen of Swords. This is beautiful, Gemini. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I know you're saying, okay, Dane, you're saying this is absolutely beautiful, but we're starting with the Seven of Swords, and then I have all these people here, and what the heck is going on? Okay, so even though you do have all these people around you, you have an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, you have a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, you have a Taurus here, you have yourself shining through. Now this could be other air signs too, but this is you shining through, Gemini, as a knight and as a queen. This is also you. This is also a Libra or an Aquarius, but I'm seeing this more as you right now. And I'm actually seeing all of this as you. So even though you may have for some of you who are watching this, you may have a fire sign that you're walking away from. You are actually walking away from a sense of not feeling passion in your life. And by that, I mean, there has been a lot of struggle here. And there has been a time that you feel as if you have felt as if you were in a coffin. And I don't mean that literally, I mean that figuratively, as if you were, a part of your soul was just boxed away and that you were merely existing. And as you were existing, you were struggling. And you were saying, you know, where is it that I was supposed to be? What is it that I'm supposed to do? And you're having this awakening of self. You're seeing things clearly, which actually can be very overwhelming. So for this Chinese New Year, starting this year, you are going to find that you are seeing things more clearly, but also that you're getting what it is that you desire, the prosperity that you desire from a way that's different than what you had expected. Like you had one thing in your mind, Gemini, of the way that you were going to succeed, and you have been fiercely going after it. But now things are starting to change, and you're starting to see that you will have success, and you will have success because you have the Ten of Cups here, you have the Hierophant here. Some of you are actually going to be falling in love during this year. All right, you have this beauty here that is moving you forward, and you are saying, it's my time. But you're going to be seeing things clearly. Excuse me. And you are going to be moving forward towards what it is that you desire. There's an awakening of self after that time of feeling boxed away, cloistered away, hidden away. And you're embracing not only your prosperity, but you're embracing your mind. And sometimes you might feel as if your prosperity and what it is that you think are kind of going in different directions, but you are heading towards what it is that you want. And you have almost all the queens here. So this year is a beautiful time of queen energy for you. Now, I always say that queens are more loving and caring than kings. yes, I do feel that way because in history, queens have longer times of peace than kings do. That's just what they have. If you look in history, that's what you will see repeating themselves. They don't have as many campaigns as kings do. But this is also a sense of absolute fierceness as you move forward. Think of, Hatshepsut, the first, I think I'm saying that correctly, the first pharaoh, the first female pharaoh ever, okay? How she took power and moved forward. Think of Queen Elizabeth I or Queen Elizabeth II. Think of all these great women who ruled and made no apologies for themselves. Nefertiti, Nefertari. You're looking at your power and you're saying, this is me and this is who I am. You're moving forward in prosperity, knowing your mind and knowing your passion. Now, if you're watching and you're saying, okay, that's great, this female energy, it doesn't matter if you're male or female or what it is that you identify as. What I'm saying here is that you are moving forward in a peaceful manner, stating what it is that you desire from your life and absolutely owning it. You're walking away from something that has just been so hard, Gemini. It has been so hard. You're sitting there and you're saying, I thought this was a place that I would feel safe. I thought this was a place that I would love. And now the angels are helping you. They're carrying something that's too much of a burden for you to bear, and you are moving forward. You're leaving behind something that you have absolutely no time for anymore. And by that, I mean that it's too hard. It is too hard to keep on remembering it. It is too hard to keep on reliving it. And this actually might be something that has been coming up a lot in your head lately. All right? A lot of pain, a lot of suffering that you have been through. And now you're saying, okay, it's time to move on. It's time to stop. You have this Queen of Wands energy. So in Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But this is also you embracing your passion. Now, for some of you, you're leaving behind this fire energy that could just be too pushy. It could be too much. But more than that, you are embracing this fire energy in yourself. You're saying, I am moving forward in my prosperity, in my abundance, and where it is that I want to be. You're holding new beginnings in your hand with the sunflower. You have the lions on your throne, which means that you're moving forward in courage. Think of, I loved it when I heard the Queen of Wands described as Hecate from Greek mythology. And that is kind of, she's the goddess of witches, the goddess of being able to manipulate your surroundings to be able to have what it is that you want. So I'm not saying this as in hocus pocus magic. I'm saying this as in believing in yourself enough, knowing that divinity lives within you to move forward in the power and the prosperity that you want, Gemini. Because now it is your time to say, okay, things haven't worked out the way that I thought they would, but now it is time to embrace my passion, my creativity, how I want my world to be, and go after it. Will it be that way all the time? No, it won't. There are going to be times where you fail. There are going to be times when you fall on your face. The fact of the matter is that you're not staying down because you have this queen energy here with you. And you have the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant and the High Priestess. You are not going to let yourself stay down for long, Gemini, and you are moving forward in your ferocity, saying, this is who I am. You're walking in spirit, though. So you have this strong connection with spirit, which is absolutely seen here from the High Priestess, and you are saying, this is my time. And as you are embracing this time for yourself, you are going to see things clearly, but you are also going to need a strong connection with the spiritual realm. So making sure that you are connected to the spiritual realm is really going to help lead you forward. The High Priestess right here is Keridwen. I'm saying it wrong. I just found out that I've been saying it wrong for years upon years. So I'm trying to get the right pronunciation, but I've completely forgotten it. So this is you being able to embrace your magic, okay? I know I'm going back to magic, and I don't mean hocus pocus. I'm not talking about Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or anything like that. I am talking the fact that in Hinduism, there is a story that says they hid the god's head within man. And I love that so much because they said that it was the one place that we as human beings would never look for it. So let's start proving that old story wrong. That old parable wrong. It is time to look within yourself, Gemini. To see the beauty, to see the prosperity, to see the abundance, to know the fact that a bit of divinity lives within you, that you are made of stardust, and that you are so much more than what people see. what this card is also saying here, because you have Caridwen and you also have Taliesin here. Caridwen gave birth to Taliesin. She was the witch who made this potion for her son. And I know I've told the story a million times, but she made this potion for her son because she thought he was dim-witted and she wanted him to have all the opportunities that she knew he would never have. So she had a serving boy stir the pot. And she said, do not touch it, just keep on stirring. It has to be stirred for like 3 days. Don't move. Well, it bubbled, it hit his thumb, he put it in his thumb in his mouth, and he wound up getting all the magic that was intended for her other son. Because he has all this magic, he can shapeshift, she chases after him, he shapeshifts, she always transforms into whatever he transforms, predator. Okay, he finally sees this big pile of corn, he transforms into a kernel of corn, and she transforms into a hen, she eats him. Then she becomes pregnant with him, because this is Welsh mythology, and this is mythology, they didn't know. So she becomes pregnant with him, and winds up giving birth to a son, who is renowned for being beyond blessed. And she winds up having a son who has all the blessings that she had created for him. It is not for the correct son, but it is getting exactly what she wanted, kind of through the back door. That is what's happening for you, Gemini. You are getting what you want through the back door, through a different way of approaching things. Now you can still get to where it is that you want to be, have what it is that you desire come forth. But this is saying that you're going to go about it in a way that you hadn't realized, and that way is going to be opening up to you more and more. For some of you, this is starting a home business. Absolutely right here. The Ten of Cups, starting a home business, having blessings come into the home. For others of you, you're going to be finding security and happiness within the home, and that is something that actually has been missing for a really long time. And even if you're saying, no, my home life has been fantastic, okay, but there is something that has been missing here. This is a soulmate connection. This is a loving connection to where it is that you are, that is leading you forward and helping you embrace what it is that you want to have in your life. This is you connecting with your inner child. Now, for some of you, you could have children and you can be saying, no, this is blessings coming to me and my children. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is definitely the case. But this is also you connecting with that inner child that is within yourself and you feeling safe. Absolutely. Positively safe within you as you move forward, as you embrace what it is that you want, as you have this love come into your life. You're going to want things to move faster than they actually are, Gemini. So you're going to need to have patience with yourself. And as you have patience with yourself, you're going to find that you are your own white knight. You're charging forward. You're knowing what it is that you want. You're cutting through doubts and fears. You're embracing the next step of your journey. This is beautiful. But this is saying do not act rashly, okay? Because in your mind, you're going to have everything all laid out, but it's not going to be laid out perfectly. So make sure that you're looking at things. Make sure that you're embracing, the way that you want to move forward. Cutting through doubts and fears. Knowing your mind, and then you act. Having everything set up like dominoes. Because you have here the Hierophant. Okay? This represents a Taurus. For some of you, you're going to want to act quickly, but the Taurian energy that is around you this year is going to be grounding you, okay? It's going to be holding you back and saying, make sure you have the plans, make sure you know. You might be a bit afraid, actually, of how you're moving things forward, and you're just like, no, I have to do it, and you're not kind of dotting your I's and crossing your T's. This is also saying if you've done that, you're rectifying that, and you're moving forward in stability. There's still prosperity coming in your way. The Hierophant here, now if you look at the jewels that are down below, this is wealth, this is a jeweled beetle, this is wealth, this is prosperity, this is abundance coming to you. But this is also you being very, very grounded. Look at what it is that you're saying, look at what it is that you desire, look at where it is that you want to be. Embrace that time. Embrace how you are getting there. What it is that you need to do. All right? You are moving forward in traditions. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is depicted by a pope with supplicants at his feet. Here, it is one man with a harp, with jewels, with that beautiful beetle of transformation. I'm just thinking of the dung beetle, how in Egypt they thought that the dung beetle was worshipped because it would, I think it was the dung beetle, it would gather the dung every day and create a pile and then move on. And it was seen as a hard worker, and it was seen as, something to that effect. Is what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing is that you are gathering your knowledge, even though you've had to, wade through dung in order to get it, even though you've had to have terrible moments in your life and struggles and hardships and pains. Now you are seeing what is yours. And I brought up the fact that this was a pope with supplicants at his feet is because the kingdom of heaven is yours. Whether you believe in heaven or not, the keys to what it is that you desire, you're getting closer and closer to them. Are they yours right now? There's still a ways to go, but you are so much more on the right path, Gemini, than ever before. This is embracing your wisdom. This is also being kind to yourself, making sure that you are saying and thinking kind things to yourself as you are moving forward, okay? Because your mind is so important here. Because Taliesin is also a bard. So the stories that you tell, the ideas that you have, those are very, very impactful. The fact that you have so much queen energy here, such beautiful major arcana cards. I mean, this is amazing. The Judgment card. You are rising out of your coffins. Here, it is two men depicted in their slumber. They're called the sleepers because they were put to sleep so that they could rise again when they were needed to defend their country, Wales. Here, you are rising again to defend what it is that you want and what it is that you love. So you're finding a bit of your soul is being resurrected. In the Rider-Waite Smith deck, this is an angel blowing his trumpet, resurrecting people from their coffins. That's what you're going to feel this time is like for you. And you have felt for a long time, Gemini, that you were in a coffin, that you were trapped. And now that sense of being trapped is coming to an end. You're being called to do what you were born to do. You're moving forward in prosperity and knowledge. And because these are back to back, you can see how sometimes prosperity might be moving you this way, and what it is that you desire within your mind, within creating, within understanding, might be moving you another way. Finding balance and also embracing this duality of your spirit, Gemini, because you are represented as the twins, is going to be very important to you. The passion comes right in the middle. It's like the link that binds them together. So it's also saying here that on this earthly realm, you are having to be practical. Sometimes that goes against what you want to be creating, what you want to have moving you forward, and it is your passion that is connecting the two. So this can very well be kind of that twist in the road that is helping you be where it is that you want to be, Gemini. You're having this resurrection. You're moving forward in prosperity. Love is crowning you. You need to keep your independence and your freedom. If you don't have that, Gemini, because you are an air sign, I mean, that is so important to you. You need to be like the air. It doesn't mean that you need to be rootless, though some of you might very well need to be. But this is saying a mix between being grounded and going after what it is that you desire. You can be a bit sharp-tongued, so make sure you're being aware of that. You can also be at this time a little bit too cautious. Make sure that you are balancing that too. Moving forward towards what it is that you desire, towards what it is that you want. Embracing what it is that you love in life. You're being set free, is what this is saying. And people are going to start to turn to you as somebody who knows what it is that you're talking about, who sees the truth of matters and sees the prosperity of things, and they'll come to you for advice because of that. Here, it's only a slight little change. You're walking away from what no longer fits. You want it to happen faster. You want this year to start off with a bang. You want this Chinese New Year, the year of the boar, to just be your time. So you're going to try and push it, and you're going to get really mad at yourself when it isn't moving as quickly as you want it to. You have your armor on. You're very sensitive, even though people don't think you are. The biggest thing that you have to overcome, Gemini, is caring so much what other people think. And that's what the High Priestess is saying. You start to see the truth of matters. You start to see the truth of people. And Caridwen did not care what other people thought. She cared what she thought. Same with Taliesin. That is how you're moving forward. okay? You have your armor on. You're going after what it is that you want. You're being your own white knight in your story. You're using your power of perception. You're seeing things clearly. Silent waters run deep. That's absolutely true for you for this year. You're being crowned by creativity because of the spider's web that's right here. Okay? You're masterfully weaving your life. Okay? Think of the story of Arachne, the woman who was turned into a spider because she was such a great weaver that Athena got jealous in Greek mythology. That's what's happening here. Not that you're being turned into a spider because Athena gets jealous of you, but you're having this balance of wisdom and creativity coming together. You're seeing things clearly, and life is going to take you down a road you hadn't expected, but that one that brings you exactly what it is that you have always wanted. Blessings coming into your home. Some of you are starting home businesses. Some of you are embracing soulmate love, okay? And there is also a sense of you connecting with your inner child to move forward in healing and beauty. Passion, passion, passion. Passion, knowing your inner magic, knowing your ability to see what is divinely given to you, what is spiritually given to you. This is a new beginning. This is a new dawn. This is a new day. Prosperity is leading you forward. Okay, you are getting the keys to your kingdom. You are having this connection right here between seeing clearly and staying grounded. Be very mindful of your words and be very mindful of the beauty that is coming your way. Keep grounded, keep centered, because you're being set free. Prosperity is embracing you, and people will start to see that. And that prosperity is going to set you free. You need your independence. You need to, know your truth, and you need to be set free, Gemini. And that is what this new year is all about for you, being set free and moving forward in that celebration. Finding your voice and finding your way. It isn't going to happen all at once, but this year for you is a queen energy year. This year for you is a time to absolutely embrace your passion, your prosperity, and your knowledge to move forward in your direction that you want. Your subconscious message is the Knight of Wands. You have on your armor, and you are going after what you passionately desire. Let nothing stand in your way. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Thank you for giving it a thumbs up. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. And happy Chinese New Year to you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.